Robin.
Oh, boy.
What up?
Your fellow Yankees fans are checking in already.
Yeah.
They're pissed off at Girardi, it looks like, over-managing the Yankees game.
Yeah, this is very ironic. Right before the show started, I took a drink of water and started choking.
Uh-oh.
Which is very ironic because that's exactly what the Yankees did.
Especially A-Rod?
Oh, God. You know, maybe just pay him more money. And maybe he'll do better.
Yeah.
Maybe he's not making enough.
You know, A-Rod makes it very easy for me not to be a Yankees fan. Because, I mean, if I was any fan, it's a Mets fan, but you think you'd jump on the Yankees bandwagon. But you got such a douche over there in this A-Rod. I don't want to root for the Yankees.
It couldn't have ended better with A-Rod at the plate for the last out and just whiffing, swinging at air. Mm-hmm. It was classic postseason A-Rod, put in that clutch situation and just cheese whizzing the whole thing.
He absolutely fucking stinks. The strikeout with bases loaded and one out. Couldn't even get the sac fly to tie it.
That was in the seventh inning, right?
Yep.
What a fucking
and then strikes out to end the game.
Bases loaded twice. The whole team just couldn't really perform. Cano had a solo home run, but the rest of the team really not bringing anything. And then Girardi, I mean, wow. Did that reek of desperation when he pulled Nova out? Then they said there was some stiffness in his arm, and it just seemed like he was being very desperate. Two back-to-back homers for Detroit. That pretty much quieted the whole fucking place down. Took the fans out of it. And then the team really did nothing to bring it back.
Right.
Bases fucking loaded twice. Oh. And they get one run in on a walk. And then they just can't capitalize. When you see bases loaded and you see them little three lights and you got no outs, and you're just saying, come on, let's sacrifice fly, something to get a fucking runner in.
Right.
And then they just couldn't capitalize on it. It's like they didn't deserve to win. So there would be times where I'd be in here going, motherfucker, just yelling and screaming. They didn't deserve to win that fucking game.
They didn't look like a championship team?
No, they didn't look like a championship team. They didn't bring it. They didn't have their game face on.
How much does A-Rod make a year to do what he did in this playoff? Because you guys were telling me, I'm not going to make believe I knew this shit. He went 1 for 11 in this series and 2 for 18 for the playoffs?
Yeah. 2 for 18.
That's a bum. In baseball terms, that's a bum.
A bum.
A bum. Wait, so 2 for 18 is... what is that? 100?
Shitty?
2 for 10 is 200.
Right.
2 for 20 would be 100. So it's probably like 150, 140.
No,
great, right?
I think it's less than
Maybe
that.
less, maybe
right?
120,
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Pay him all that money for that.
There's no $32 million. Yeah,
he got $32 million this year.
$32 million to fucking strike out, to whiff at ball. Last night watching, there it is, the last out, and just to see him swing and not make contact like that, that chalks it up right there.
You should never be able to make $32 million a year if you strike out. That should be in your contract. If you strike out, you have to start giving money back.
You know what? Yeah. If he struck out, let's say, after just riddling that pitcher, though, making contact, he's not one of those batters that could stand there and make the pitcher pitch until the pitcher makes a mistake. And there's a foul. All right, he's fucking making contact. Something. He gets up there. He looked at 2 fucking pitches. He just stared at 2 pitches. Fuck. And then when he got a fastball, he whiffs at it. Nothing. No contact. No fucking wow. Maybe he's gonna do something. Mm-hmm. Keep the play going. Keep the ball in play until fucking The pitcher makes a mistake, nothing. Classic A-Rod fucking choke meltdown.
Choke.
Mike Stanley was a more valuable Yankee when he was a catcher.
Really?
Yeah.
He batted 111, by the way.
111. What a hunk of shit.
If Scott's math is
111.
correct out there in
What a
Hot Pod.
hunk of shit.
111.
There's your star.
There's the star.
There's your star player.
There's
Jeter,
the star.
I would literally take Jeter's severed foot of Alex Rodriguez.
Well, Jeter wasn't fucking, he wasn't setting off any fireworks either.
No, he might have been awful, but I mean, he's proven that he's a fucking big game player, and he's done nothing but get big hits for the Yankees for
Enjoy the
15
dark years, because that's where you're headed.
The dark years.
You're headed into the dark years officially.
And then you get you look at the team. Like I like Posada. I think Posada always seems to get a hit when you kind of need one and stuff. But then to watch him last night, he got some kind of an infield little hit, and normally people could have run it out. But to watch that bow-legged old fuck run down the first baseline, it just was it was sad. He's just walk trying to get to first, and really a younger player would have done it. It would have been a single. Yeah.
You start your life with bow legs and you end your life with bow legs.
I
don't know what happens in between. God gives you the straight legs, I guess.
The straight legs. As a baby, you got them dumb bow legs, and as an old guy, you got the bow. Well, being a catcher too is just wreaks havoc on there.
Doesn't help. They should give him a little seat.
And then I think at one point he probably, he came out of Dayton, Ohio with 2 bad knees.
No, you're just
and
turning.
what?
No, turn it off. That was cheap.
I didn't hear. What was he saying?
No. We don't go for the cheap. No, that was cheap, man.
Very cheap indeed.
Be honest, that was cheap right there.
It was a cheap ploy.
It was a cheap try. I can't allow this today.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't warranted.
There's plenty of reasons to play it, but you went for a cheap one today,
that
sir.
Wasn't one of them. I did go cheap. On that one.
But what happened?
No, we
can't
do it that way. That's not how it works on this show.
I don't know what happened.
Can't do that.
The guy left Dayton, Ohio. What happened?
We're not going to know today.
I just know he had 2 bad knees.
I hope he.
And then there was something else. I think
from 18 years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio.
There's something.
I'm trying to protect the bit. I'm trying, guys.
He had something else. 2 bad knees, and
we
I
run
can't
things
remember,
into the ground here. I'm trying to protect this one.
Ground.
I'm trying to protect this one.
That one's totally subterranean.
Do not try to work it in today again.
Yeah, this one's already fucking poking its head out here in Chinese.
I love that one.
Hey, we got Robin in Detroit. Robin, our Tigers did it last night, huh?
Robin.
They did it.
Good morning, boys.
Good morning, Robin. We haven't heard from you in a while.
Yes. Were you a bird or something?
And I what?
A bird or something?
Yeah. How is the red press?
Yeah, we don't flying around going chirp or something.
Yeah. Well,
I guess you get in the worm.
Because she's the early bird. Hey, Robin, just make sure you give it back after you rob it or something.
The Batman.
Oh, Chip, you crack me up.
Right.
Dueling chips.
No, he doesn't.
Right. Enough. One chip's
Well, I
quite
have
enough.
to say your A-Rod is an a-hole. I mean, he sucks.
Hey, slow down.
What's that? Your phone crapped out.
What?
What'd you say? Your phone crapped out.
Nice try, but I'm not following.
She's a hardcore listener, Jimmy.
I love the savvy fans.
This broad is a hardcore fan.
It was a great game, but I have to tell you, if I were you guys, I swear to God, A-Rod couldn't have sucked any worse if we tried. It was a great game, and, I'm sorry for you, Anthony, but happy for us.
Well, you know what? I can't even. I can't even say like, oh, it's a sad day. It wasn't. There are certain games that you watch and they're fucking. Oh fuck, they're heartbreakers. This wasn't one of them. It was like, they had the opportunities. They fucked it up. They didn't deserve to win it.
You know what though? In the end, you still live in Detroit, there, Robin. I just
that is true.
Point that out. I know you got your Lions. They're doing amazing, and now you got these damn Tigers moving on.
Was Detroit voted most dangerous city, or was
No, it's a given at this point, so they don't even put it on.
They're in there.
Yeah,
but there was. I think the list just came out recently. The 10 most dangerous cities. New York, not even on the list. Amazing.
We had 2 in the top 10. We had Detroit and Flint.
Yes, Flint also.
Oh, my God.
Flint is great. Detroit named most dangerous
world.
city in America that Forbes reports. And And again, it's probably because you could just go to and buy a gun anywhere in Detroit, and that's probably why the crime is so high. Oh, that's right, you can't.
Well, yeah, but everybody has them. Like
gun control works. Gun control works. It's oh, that's right.
Not here, it doesn't. We had 6 people shot in one day about a month ago.
Yeah, well, try to get those stats up.
We have one of those every once in a while here in New York, even.
111 violent crimes per 100,000 residents. 345 murders reported in the Detroit metro area last year. 345 murders.
That's
in the metro area.
That's nothing. We take out that many deer in the Adirondacks every weekend.
Yeah, sure. It's a deer holocaust.
345. That's nothing. If you think about how many people are on this planet.
That's why.
It's a shit town, that's for sure.
What? It's a shit town.
Oh,
that's why when
town, and I tell you, there would be no Red Wings, Lions, or Tigers if all the white suburban people didn't go down there because they're the only ones paying for the tickets.
Well, can I ask Robin something? She babbles about her sports teams. How close are you to the shit going down?
To the shit going down?
Like, do you hear gunshots?
I'm about 20 minutes from Detroit, but I drive through there every day. Obviously, I went to a Tigers game a couple weeks ago. Went to Canada. I had to drive through this shit. But it's a miserable, miserable town.
So why don't you leave? Your family's not that important. Most people stay because of family.
White flight.
Yeah. Well, I live in the suburbs. I work in the suburbs, so I'm not. Put it this way: when you go to Detroit, you go where you're going to go, and you come home. There's no walking around. There's no hanging out. There's get there and get home, and that's it.
That's sad. How much is your house worth?
10, 20 bucks.
20 is probably worth 160.
And what'd you buy it for?
220.
Oh, wow. That hurts.
See, that's the real shit going on out there.
That hurts.
Used to be an investment to buy a house, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Remember? You weren't supposed to lose money on it.
That was every generation ever.
Until ours.
It was always, you bought a house and always heard it's like, yeah, I bought it for like $45,000. But my father bought it for $45,000. Now it's worth $450,000.
My dad bought our house that I moved into when I was 4 or 5 for honestly around $20,000 cash. He was doing well at the time, and that thing, it's not worth this anymore. But at one time was worth about $500,000. Yeah, that's an investment.
That's a great investment.
Granted, a few fucking decades went by, but still.
I know. Well, that's just it. Houses are long-term investments,
right?
For the most part, and you always would make money on it
at its high,
except for now. Yeah. It's amazing. It's the complete reversal.
And it happened to our fucking generation. Great.
Yeah.
The only reason I luck out is it's not my house, it's my boyfriend's house. I don't have a house, so I'm happy as hell. I got out of my house.
All right, you leech. We get it.
Yeah.
You tick.
No, I'm not a leech. I pay good money to live there, believe me.
Oh, yeah, and if you didn't, he'd kick you out, right?
What does that mean?
She's got no motivation.
What does that mean? Blowjobs?
Motivation. I have motivation.
What's
and
your currency?
Blowjobs?
Yeah, she's paying in spit.
All right. That's it.
Currency of blowjobs.
I'm just trying to get you, a little upset because the Yankees lost.
More importantly, Robin, I got to ask you: is it cold in the D?
Oh.
My thermostat in my car says 56.
That's just chilly in the D.
That's about what we got here.
Yeah, it's not cold.
Very foggy. It's supposed to be 80 today, though.
Yeah, we're getting that 80 over the weekend, I think, here in New York.
Yes, it's supposed to be very nice this weekend.
I do believe we might see pictures of Ant in the pool on his Twitter this weekend.
The pool. I have been.
This could be the last weekend, though, sir.
I know. Well, I've been cranking the heater. Here's my strategy. I've been cranking the pool heater just to keep it not in the fucking 50s. The pool.
Right.
To keep it probably up in the 70s.
Right.
Just because I'm waiting for a weekend like this one, where it's going to get in the 80s, and then I could crank the propane and really get it warm. My goal is to keep the pool warm until the Halloween party.
Oof.
Which is October 29th.
That's what, 3 weeks out?
Yeah. That's going to be it's going to be tough. But that's my goal, and then shut it down. You
have to keep it open no matter what.
Yeah, I will.
Your pool might be like normal temperature by that point. But everyone else's normal temperature.
If worse comes to worse, I just want to keep it warm enough where I can fire up the jacuzzi and have that at least get
What's
nice
your
and
average
hot.
temperature?
What do you mean, right now?
No, over the summer.
Over the summer, the average temperature was low 80s.
All right,
like 82.
And most people take their pool around 70, what? Low 70s, probably that. Right?
Yeah. Mine so right now is 72.
So if you could keep 72, that's good?
If I could hold 72, and then I'll crank the propane, get it up to about 80.
Holy shit!
And then I'm ready to party.
You're gonna have one of those pools with the fucking
I do.
The fog coming up
at night,
or whatever. What is it called? Mist.
The steam coming off of the pool at night. It looks great though.
That's awesome.
It looks really fucking cool and like it's like apocalypse now.
Hey guys, can I say one thing before you?
One thing you already did.
You already said 7 or 8.
But go ahead.
One more thing for Robin.
I want to say I love the Opie and Anthony show more than anything.
Oh,
thank you.
Well, we hope to continue. We'll see what the fuck happens.
That's great. I was just going to say that's something we never hear out of like management. I love the Opie and Anthony show more than anything.
Supposedly they signed the Housewives for a couple of days or something.
Oh, that's cool. Radio. Oh, great, cool.
More.
What?
Well, I renewed my subscription to keep that pool heated, Anthony.
Thank you.
They're obsessed. They're obsessed with signing people that don't know how to do radio. I'm just. It's mind-boggling.
Housewives Radio.
How long is this dumb thing going to work?
A weekend takeover, I think, right?
Just a weekend?
Weekend, oh boy. They're going to dish some dirt, I bet.
See, I don't believe that. I think they're doing a weekend to see if there's something there. This is almost like a...
test run? Audition?
Yeah, tryout. I bet you they kind of want this as one of their shows for a while, just because the show is hot. Ugh. The show's hot on TV, so let's throw them on the radio. These broads can't talk.
It's a bunch of old hay.
Old eggs. You're right.
Lying old hag.
Hey, old hag. They could push her down the stairs.
They could cluck like a bunch of chickens, but who wants to hear that on the radio after a while? I'd rather listen to Robin than this stupid Housewives radio.
Yes.
But we're all one happy team here, so rah, rah, rah.
I've never watched that show one time through that.
All right.
All right, keep your head down.
I'm an Opie and Anthony fan. I'm not going to watch it, Shrek.
All right, and congratulations to your Tigers.
Yeah.
Where do they play next? I don't even know.
Texas on Saturday.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, great.
And we got Monday night. We got Monday Night Football, boys.
Who are they playing this Monday?
Chicago.
Oh, you ready for some Nazis?
Well, they fired him.
I know. What a bunch of shit that is.
They fired him.
He says he quit, but...
Yeah. That was no comparison.
He wouldn't quit.
No.
But that's, they give you a chance to at least save face after they fuck you over.
Thank you,
Bye, Robin. Thank you.
After they fuck you over. Because, if anyone asks you a question, don't answer it.
It's
if you're in the media, don't answer it. If you're in the spotlight, don't answer it.
You're being evasive. Yep.
And that's great, because that's going to make for some interesting things to watch on TV.
And
sorry.
I'm sorry, buddy.
No, go.
People train you to not tell the truth because nobody, like, if he says something offensive, everybody's against him. Where's anybody defending this guy?
Right.
Nobody comes out and, even though, is he a boob? Sure, but who cares? Right. You're not allowed to have a shitty opinion anymore.
Right.
Or you lose your gig.
No.
But no one is going to fucking boycott ESPN. No one is not going to watch Monday Night Football. No one.
Right.
So that's why this continues to happen. So just people don't complain when everybody who runs for office fucking lies in your face. You deserve it because you have trained them that if they say one thing wrong, and they are lynched, you're going to allow it to happen. You're going to let them get fired by the company, or you're going to let their fucking political career be ruined.
Right.
You've trained them that way.
And I was dealing with a lot of dummies on Twitter because George Lopez had a tweet basically telling Hank Williams Jr. to stick to, songs about, relationships with your sister, the stereotypical Southern shit, right?
Right.
So I wrote George Lopez. I go, are you trying to tell me you don't believe in in freedom of speech? Question mark.
Yeah.
And the people like,
whoa.
ESPN's the right to fire him for what he said. I'm like, that's not what I'm getting at here. I'm asking George Lopez if he believes in freedom of speech. I know there's two different standards here. I know a company could fire you for whatever the fuck they want. I get that. But when a comic is kind of stepping forward, I want to know if he believes in freedom of speech or not.
Yeah.
And it is
because he's telling Hank Williams Jr. to stick to this instead of that.
Yeah, and using a stereotype in the...
Yeah, and using a stereotype, the Southern stereotype.
Yeah.
And it is also a free speech issue. People say it's not because, the state's not putting you in jail, the state's not arresting you, so therefore it's not a free speech. But the game has changed. Back when the Constitution was written, you weren't going to get fired for saying something that's politically incorrect in the media that everybody picked up. It was a different game then. It was different.
Yeah.
When free speech was come up with as a concept or an idea, I don't think it was created so that your livelihood would be taken away when you say something unpopular. There's already things in place called, I think it's time, place, and manner, that when you say something that's, you yell fucking bomb in a movie theater, you're either watching anything I've been in or you're, that is not covered.
And you know what? And it's a scary territory because in radio, we don't worry about the FCC anymore. Right?
Yeah.
And now we have to worry about these corporations way before the fucking First Amendment.
And that is what's taken away your freedom of speech.
That's disgusting. And that's why these people like George Lopez and the rest of them, enough. You got to fight for every single one of these fuckers that are getting in trouble. You have to.
The freedom of speech has been taken away from you because now it's this extortion thing where if you say something unpopular, you'll lose your job. And it's under that whole blanket of, well, the company does have the right. And there are consequences to what you say. It's like there's consequences, but there shouldn't be with an instance like that, especially. It's an unpopular opinion that you blurt out, and then it's under the threat of losing your livelihood.
That's bullshit.
That's crazy.
See, the First Amendment line is way over there, and then you got the corporate line way the fuck over here.
And
that's what's fucked up.
And that's the most important one. You're not going to go to jail for what you're saying because of the freedom of speech, the First Amendment. You're not going to be imprisoned for what you say, for the most part. But the threat of losing your job and your livelihood, that is just as bad.
It is.
It's just as bad. So it prohibits people from speaking their piece.
Right. When we first got into radio and we were doing this thing, you learn the FCC rules, and that's all you had to worry about.
That was it.
That was it.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, the game changed. I don't even know. It just fucking popped up out of nowhere, where radio guys getting fired left and right. We all know, and we talk about this all the time, so I apologize, but it's really important to repeat again. These guys are getting fired for stuff that was completely legal and had nothing to do with the FCC.
Yeah. And that's freedom of speech. And then again, they'll just keep saying, well, there are consequences and the company has the right. It's like, yeah, but
the companies are making major mistakes.
No.
And these stupid asshole celebrities should be stepping forward. And even if they didn't really like what Hank Williams Jr. said, they gotta support that shit.
No one's defending him.
No one has stepped forward.
one.
Once again, we are again. Why is it just us? Is there someone else out there? Because I would really love to know some names today.
Yeah, it makes me sick.
Could you go to George Lopez's Twitter really fast? Because I want Jimmy to read this, and I want to make sure I read this correctly, and then I wasn't maybe jumping the gun here. But I was shocked. Was he trying to make a joke and doesn't care in the end, or what? It's probably down a little bit now, but it'll be wait. Yeah, okay. Hey, Hank Williams. This is George Lopez. Hey, Hank Williams Jr., stick to songs about dogs, trucks, and attraction to family members.
Oh, that's good. Nice stereotype to a white Southern person, George Lopez. How do you write that on your fucking iPad? With a can of spray paint? Get it? Get it?
I don't think he's saying you shouldn't be allowed to do that. He's just making fun of him.
Yeah, he's making fun of him. Yeah. Well, it's a joke. Oh, okay, I get it. But you joke around about Hispanics, and he'll lose his fucking mind on you.
Wasn't Hank Williams Jr. kind of going for a little joke there too?
Yeah, kind of a funny comparison.
Yeah, it might not be his his thing, but he certainly
George Lopez.
He certainly was kind of doing a little jokey thing there too.
Fuck that giant-headed douchebag, George Lopez. Good, I'm glad your show got canceled. Fuck your mother. I hate George Lopez.
Really?
Yes.
I like him.
We get it. You're Spanish. Shut up. God, that show stunk. You ever see his talk show? It rotted. With his giant head, he'd come out and do his monologue. We get it. You're Spanish. Every joke's got to be some Hispanic thing. It's like when fat people get out on stage and they got to make fat jokes. He's Hispanic. His whole fucking monologue had to be Hispanic. And then he makes a Southern fucking stereotype joke about how Southerners love fucking their sisters.
Right.
Oh, we get it. Yeah, that one. Yeah. How about make a hubcap joke about the Hispanics? Or the fact that you fucking pierce your daughter's ears when the kids are still in the womb. How do they do that? They come out with pierced ears. Stop it with your fucking little daughters with pierced ears and dress them in hoochie mama clothes. They're in strollers with bippy tops with their little bellies showing. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Honestly, he probably would make fun of that.
Yeah.
They probably would.
Yeah, to be fair, he probably has. To be fair, he probably has.
I don't think you want to Hank Williams fire. He's making fun of him. The guys that want Hank Williams fired are the ones that are like, why would you
stick to writing songs? Well, you know what?
I don't know.
He didn't like his opinion, so he's mocking him. I honestly don't think that's you should be fired.
No, I don't think that was a you should be fired.
No.
But it's not supporting
of
somebody who,
where it could very easily happen to him.
Yeah.
I was just very suspicious of that tweet. Am I wrong or not?
I don't think you're wrong to dislike what he said if you don't like it. But
I'm okay with what he said. But I'm questioning: is he for freedom of speech or not?
Yeah.
Because
God, yeah. Lopez, I honestly believe so. Yeah.
You would think so.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That was an opportunity to maybe, to support somebody.
He's that type of joke, like, hey, just stick to this shit or stick to the joke about it. Because if he was really being serious and not for free speech, I don't think he would have went for a joke there.
I honestly didn't. I didn't interpret that tweet as
there's something real in that tweet, Jimmy.
He doesn't like what he said.
I feel.
He probably thinks that Hank's a dick. And he's just being a dick back and saying, like,
and
hey,
he's an Obama fan. That's what it is. He's an Obama fan. He's sticking up for his guy.
It's like if somebody tweeted about Bush or whatever, like, hey, Bush, you're this and that. You just tweeted back, blah, 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 some shitty remark to them. Hey, stick to fucking, if it was a rapper, hey, stick to shooting people and writing shitty rhymes. It wouldn't mean that you wanted that guy thrown off his label.
No. Yeah, I got you.
Hank Williams is just fucking. No one will defend him because he's a Southerner, and that's what's annoying. And he is kind of a fucking dopey hayseed. And
hey, let me tell you what's that? Yeah, he does come off sounding like an idiot when he talks.
Fox and Friends too. Those guys fucking threw him under the bus.
Oh, they did completely.
Oh yeah, because they're not intelligent enough to handle a situation like that.
And they didn't want to get in trouble
whatsoever. They really aren't. Just because they're on TV, don't think they know what they're doing.
Right?
Yeah. A lot of people get confused by that. They're a bunch of dummies on that stupid show.
They all of a sudden, when you watch that
they really
clip,
are. They really fucking are. It drives me nuts, the people that are allowed on fucking TV.
When you watch that clip, you just see them go,
right.
Like they lost their fucking mind.
How about you fucking breathe and then try to work through it and then get some real TV done?
Take it for what it was.
Right.
It was a fucking guy making a comparison. It wasn't him comparing Hitler to fucking Obama. It was absolutely not that. 100% not that.
But then why does it go from that to we can't play your song anymore?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Your song, we can't play
it wasn't.
Sorry, we can't play that.
It wasn't that bad.
No, it wasn't.
It really wasn't that bad, but now you have to make the leap like, oh boy, we got to get rid of Are You Ready for Some Football?
He was not comparing Obama to Hitler. Absolutely.
He was making one of those.
It couldn't even be interpreted as that by anyone with half a fucking brain.
He was basically trying to say these two are polar opposites and they're playing golf. That's fucked up.
Yes. And it was a
great
was obvious
way to me.
It was a great way to show complete polar opposites.
Look at this dope in her red stupid dress on Fox and Friends.
All these bitches wear red dresses.
I don't know
way.
why. You're right. There might be something psychological.
Bitches on TV always got that dopey red dress
It's easy to go after the bitches, but the two surrounding the one on the Fox and Friends, they're just as dumb.
No, I'm just talking about the dumb fucking power dresses these bitches. I think it's because if they pop their rag that day and they're just sitting there, the blood won't soak through. You bleeding fucking weirdos. God, women are weird. They just ooze blood from the pussy.
Their bodies do nothing but rebel against them.
Yeah, but we're just constantly oozing sperm.
Oh, I know. It's fun.
Just oozing. Fuck.
What is wrong with me?
All right, so where are we at with the Lopez? You think it's just a joke?
Yeah, absolutely. Because he doesn't strike me as he strikes me as the type that was probably annoyed by what he said. But just like for instance, because I'm a comic and I never want anybody penalized for an opinion,
right?
Doesn't mean that other people won't annoy me with what they say, or I won't. Like if Sharpton said something, I don't want Sharpton fired for what he says. I'll tweet him and just say something like, the guy's an ass.
Well, in a way, I do want to see him fired, and I know it's hypocritical, just so he understand what it's all about finally. That people do fuck up and they don't have a fucking agenda, you stupid scowling asshole.
Oh, boy. Yeah.
I used to watch MSNBC a little bit. I know, and I know that bothers, but
I just hate
because I know you
fucking...
don't like that network, but I used to watch a little bit, and now he comes on around the time I watch it, 5 I think it is, and I immediately turn it off because he's scowling every day.
Yeah,
you got Wolf Blitzer, he has a situation every fucking day, and you got Reverend Al scowling every fucking day. Are you ever happy? I tweeted him on his birthday. Does a birthday cake at least make you smile? You fucking weirdo.
If it's a chocolate birthday cake, right. God, everything's racial with him.
It's unbelievable, though. This guy can't smile.
No.
And now I think someone got to him and said, look, if you're going to be on TV every day, you got to try to smile. So you see this thing like this, it's like...
He's trying hard. He's never done it before.
Right. So the upper lip goes up. Watch. You'll see it for yourself. The upper lip will go up. But, what makes him smile, this part, he can't do it.
He's just the anger seeps through, and that's it.
And then it gets back to the scowl with his stupid
brow.
And MSNBC is embracing this fucking guy like he's the next big TV star.
Yep.
He sucks.
Everything that happens, they have to go to Reverend Al for his.
What about Freddie's Fashion Mart? What the fuck are you guys doing at MSNBC, you fucking cocks? What are you doing? What about Freddie's Fashion? Yeah, people said dumb things.
Yep.
Didn't he fucking in Crown Heights say, tell these Jews we want to get it on?
Yeah. He was inciting.
Yeah.
He was
Holy
inciting,
shit.
inciting riots. He was using the kind of inciting. The speech he was using is not protected.
I don't think so.
Yet, lean forward.
Well, that's what they say there. There's one more guy I got to attack a little bit. Lawrence O'Donnell with his creepy icy blue. He's not on now.
Oh, right, yeah.
He's got these. He replaced Oberman, and I swear to God, and wow, I can't believe I'm going to say this, but I wish they could bring Oberman back. Because this Lawrence O'Donnell with his creepy blue icy eyes, I'm thinking he might be a serial killer. Well, I'm thinking after his show, he's out there fucking burying bodies somewhere. He's a creep too.
I'm getting a text from somebody in law enforcement.
Yeah,
I'll just say that, and it says, and that dumb fuck Lawrence O'Donnell or O'Connell. What's his name?
O'Donnell.
He did a 9-minute rant
on the
Wall
NYPD
Street police thing.
Yeah.
This is a law enforcement officer said, I would beat him on camera if I could.
Yeah. No, we talked about it. I brought it to your attention. This Lawrence O'Donnell takes one little clip from the Occupy Wall Street thing. You don't know what happened before. You don't know what else is happening in the area because you're only getting one piece with this little video clip, and he just fucking blew it up for 9 minutes. That person is absolutely correct.
9 fucking minutes.
I was out of my mind watching this. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah. 9-minute rant on that, really?
And I'm like, man,
enough.
And I'm thinking to myself, what a dummy. You're never getting out of a speeding ticket, ever.
Yeah, imagine that motherfucker gets pulled over. Oh, boy.
Oh, there are times I look at the NYPD and I want to say something, but fuck that. I want to get out of tickets, man. Where were we? So George Lopez.
George Lopez.
All right.
Right.
All right,
George Lopez.
But these idiots on Twitter that they're going to give me the ABCs of the First Amendment. Shut the fuck up. I understand that a company has the right to fire you for anything. I get that part of it, but that's the big problem.
That is the problem. It's they're holding your freedom of speech over your head. You can't have a right when if you express that right and use that right and you're penalized for it. It's not really a right. You should be protected from losing your job and your livelihood and your house for things that you say that people don't agree with.
We already said stuff in the first 45 minutes of this show that this company could absolutely fire us for.
Yeah, probably.
Because we finally decided just go balls out. Because there was a time, remember, it was that gray area?
My balls are actually out, by the way.
I am very impressed by that.
Out.
Remember there was a gray area for a while there where we were like, wait, FCC I thought we had to worry about. Now we got to try to read their minds and what's going to get us fired.
Yeah.
And then we sort of realized, oh, okay, the Asian thing will definitely get us fired. But we weren't sure of the other things. So you kind of walk around on your tiptoes hoping you don't fall through the fucking ice, right?
Uh-huh.
Now you just got to go balls out. Because I know we said stuff already. If they really wanted to, they could fucking isolate and go, look, you broke some policy. You're gone.
Yeah.
I know it now.
But why haven't they?
Well, because we're valuable to the company.
Oh, are we?
It changes.
I know
though.
we downplay
When
it,
that
but
happened?
I know we're valuable to this stupid place.
What is socially? What is the big one or the hole in the ice that you said? That's changes, and that's the problem. FCC.
Yeah, I don't know.
You can't say shit, fuck. Like you can't say that. No DJ can say them.
Right.
But like, what's offensive is Helen Thomas. I think is an asshole. The old White House lady.
Oh yeah.
The correspondent. She's
ass,
annoying.
though.
You know what? If I was some of these celebrities, because we're like fucking borderline celebrities, let's be honest with each
Please.
other. But I mean, some of these guys that really have juice and they go on these shows and they ask him an opinion. I would love for one of these guys go, I would love to answer that, but I don't want to lose my gig. And enough of that shit happens, guess what? These companies will change their fucking tune.
Yeah, all these cornballs that think they're speaking truth to power by you're not.
Right.
You're not, because no one's getting fired for making fun of George Bush or Sarah Palin.
No, never.
No one. Letterman didn't even get fired, and he did a very fucking kind of borderline dangerous reference, and all he had to do is say he was sorry.
Yeah.
No one's getting in trouble for that shit. So you think you're speaking truth to power, you fucking cornballs. You're not.
Right. Yeah. Oh, Trucker Dan. Very fucking good. No, it's good. Trucker Dan, go ahead.
You guys ever notice when Reverend Al tries to smile on MSNBC, he looks a lot like Lurch did on the Addams Family?
Very good.
Punch it out.
Very good. And they're also, I guess they got a clip of Lawrence O'Donnell on MSNBC because we got a lot of TVs on right now. Did you see those weird fucking icy eyes?
Oh, yeah.
Who wants to watch that on TV?
Mental patient.
They fucked up that network. They really did. They really fucking did, man.
Yeah, as you said, I didn't like it in the first place. But
look, I didn't even agree with Keith Olbermann, but I would watch to kind of like get my thoughts together and get angry and all that crap, you know?
Yeah.
This guy is like...
Look at Al's face. Look at Al's face. We're looking at it right now. He's just scowling.
What?
Kane defends his comments.
You're unemployed and not rich is your fault. Then he says, now it's the White House fault, so I don't know which day you're talking. I don't have the facts to back it up, but I think he's talking out of both sides of his mouth. But having said that, I think that clearly there are those that are concerned about the policies. I agree with Mark Halperin. I think that in this case, we'll see two things on this. One, whether or not the unions and now some of us in civil rights
just call him an Uncle Tom already. Would you, Reverend Al? Just call Kane an Uncle Tom already.
Move in
Could
a
you
way
do that?
will concretely affect
the
Black
Republican. Wow,
where we're going, because
who speaks out against fucking
which the Tea Party did,
black crime,
then it's all
and against maybe the Wall Street protesters, and speaks out against black guys that are just fucking leaving their seed everywhere with baby mamas, and actually ran a fucking business, a successful business. Wow, yeah, that's right. So he's an Uncle Tom. Reverend Al can't back that black guy. Because it's not in his best interest. Because that's a successful black guy.
Oh, the Kane?
Kane, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you can't back that if you're Reverend Al. No, that's he's an Uncle Tom.
Yeah.
Eesh, please.
Yuck.
Angry Reverend Al. Angry me.
On a lighter note, I'm
not going to be talking about Iraq, I guess.
No.
Hi, Eric.
On a lighter note, I thought I was going to die last night.
What?
Yeah, I thought this cabbie was actually going to get us in a head-on collision.
They drive very safely. What are you talking about?
Man, wow! I got a depressed cabbie yesterday. I went to see Jay Mohr at Gotham Comedy Club. Fucking Jay killed last night. He was great.
Yeah,
he was terrific. He'll be there tonight. I think it's sold out, or close to it. So if you want to go, get tickets immediately. Anyway, on the way down there, the guy goes, "Wow, there's not a lot of cars on the road." So I go, yeah, it's Yom Kippur or whatever tomorrow. So a lot of people taking,
But you weren't even going to say the Kippur part.
Yom Kippur.
There was a problem.
Kippur, how do they?
Yom Kippur, I think.
Kippur,
Yom Kippur.
So whatever, and that got us to talking, and he's talking about, well, that's based on the war or something. It's a war anniversary, and blah blah blah. I go, where are you from? And he goes, Egypt. I'm like, oh. He goes, yeah, I'm going back. I want to go back there, but it's a little crazy, so I'm going to wait a couple weeks, and I'm going to go. He's going back to Egypt.
Egypt. We're going back to Egypt.
He's going back to Egypt.
Yeah.
This is how fucked up things are in the world right now. To go see his dentist. Because he can't afford a dentist in America.
So he's going to an Egyptian dentist?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Kick me in the teeth. I get.
So that was enough to ask more questions.
Yeah, of course.
Like, what? I go, how much is the flight? He goes, $900. But obviously he's going also to see family and stuff, I guess, over there. Then he's going to see a dentist there because he can't afford a dentist in America because these cabbies work. This guy's been working 7 days a week for 29 years.
Oh, shit. What does he do for
He wants
fun?
a big tip. He's lying.
He goes, I can take a day off, but, I can't afford to take a day off. So I've basically been in a cab for the last 29 straight years.
Yeah.
These guys don't get health insurance, okay? Which I think is unbelievable because I'm sure the cab companies are making a fucking bloody fortune off these guys. And then he goes, I can't afford to go to a doctor. My life is miserable. He's 47 years old. He has a 2-year-old. No, he has a kid that's going into second grade and another one.
Aw.
He told me he'd rather die and see what's next than continue to live. And this is what he's saying as he's barreling down the road.
It's like, hey, dude, I'm doing pretty good for myself. Could you let me out if you're going to get an abutment?
All this in a 10-minute cab ride. He goes, and I wish I was fucking filming. It's one of those days I was like, why don't I have a camera on me? Because this is real video that I would love for people to see, not this horse shit that I do. This is real shit. And he goes, I went to the doctor recently, and he told me that I probably have prostate cancer.
Probably.
And he goes, I'd rather die from prostate cancer because I can't afford the treatments. And he goes, my life's miserable anyway, so I'd rather not be here anymore. He says
what the fuck?
I'd rather not
guy
be
spouting out to every guy.
Rather not be here anymore. I'd rather die. I'll say it again because he said it a few times and see what's next. I hope I'll be able to go to heaven. He tells me.
Wow. Why did he just start blurting this shit out?
It started with the Yom Kippur, and then Egypt, and then he just kept going. He goes, "My life is miserable," and then I'm like, "No, I'm playing counselor." I'm like, "Well, you got a kid. It's in second grade. Doesn't that bring you some joy?" He goes, "No, because I don't even see him because I have to be in this cab 7 days a week." He goes, "By the time I get home, the kid's going to bed, and then by the time I wake up, he's gone. He's in school. I don't even see him."
Please tell me at the end of the ride that you got out and you took a crispy dollar bill and did this and handed it to him and said, "Good luck with that prostate."
Yeah, this is for you.
I felt like I had to give him a lot of money.
Of course you did. That's why he's been spinning this rap for 20 years.
You think?
That fucking prostate's been falling out for 20 years.
That's what I was wondering. Because it was like a $10 cab ride, and I just gave him the 20. So
of course,
fucking keep the 20. Yeah. And then he's like, "Thank you. Oh, my God, thanks. Oh, boy." And then he goes, "You know what? After we talked, I'm going to go home right now and get some," because I said positive energy. I feel like a douche. He goes, "I'm going to get some of that positive energy for my young kid. And then I'm going to get back on the road and continue my shift."
Then watch you read in the paper fucking 2 days from now, some Egyptian father threw his kid out the window because it wouldn't stop crying after a long shift because he woke it up to hug it.
I believed what he was saying was real, though, especially with the prostate cancer. He was like, "I'd rather die." He goes, "I'd rather die than deal with that shit, and I can't afford it anyway, so,
Wow.
Let's see what's next." I hope I go to heaven, he says.
That's quite the leap of faith.
But I'm in the car.
Yeah.
I wanted to say, can we pull over and talk a little bit?
Pull over and talk and then run out.
But I was late. Yeah, I know.
Jesus.
But I was late, so you just assume that, you weren't going to be the one in the cab when he decides to fucking take a header into another car.
Run out and stiffed him. Put him right over the edge. Fuck this. Drives into the river.
How fucked up is your life that you leave America to go back to your home country to go to the dentist?
Go to the dentist in Egypt. I can't imagine an Egyptian dentist is, it's probably a little archaic. Still using stone tools.
I can't imagine. Yeah, I would imagine it involves a lot of rocks.
A lot of I just picture stone tools.
Picture the Flintstones.
Them relieving pressure on your brain because of something. I don't know. Knocking a wedge out of your skull with some rocks.
Yeah. He makes a killing on tips, sympathy, but it doesn't matter. I mean, the guy doesn't enjoy his life if he's in a cab 7 days a week.
Yeah,
I'm in a cab for 15 minutes. I want to kill myself. Can you imagine doing that every day? Then they're 12-hour shifts, I believe.
I imagine how nasty their ass must get.
Yeah,
sitting in that fucking cab seat all day, just hemorrhoids and fucking cranky ass. Ugh. That's why you get into cabs sometimes and it just reeks.
The raw
Horrible.
armpit smell. It's like literally, there's times when you get in and the guy's got his hand up on the wheel and it smells like there's an onion hanging in front, a wet onion. And it's like, I've had pit odor, but that's like permeating, that's like in the fabric of your car.
Onion.
A fucking wet onion dangling above your nose.
It's B.O.
But why don't those guys have health insurance? And are they?
I guess they're supposed to get their own.
Are they a union?
I don't know.
I think it's split. I think there are some that work for themselves,
but
some that work for companies. Like the medallions cost a fuckload. So like sometimes there's companies that buy 10 medallions. They got 10 cars, or 20 cars, and then they hire drivers. And other times drivers, invest money buy their own medallion and have their own car. So I'm not sure if they're all under one umbrella.
Doesn't seem right.
Couldn't close an umbrella.
You some bitches couldn't close an umbrella. The way he said his L's.
Umbrella.
Because when you have to buy your own health insurance, we know.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Biatch.
What the hell, man?
Yeah.
But there you go. So that's my little light story.
Well, you know
Jay
what?
Mohr's, man, he's doing a Clint Eastwood impression on that stage. He's doing that story he did on our show.
That's so funny, man.
And if you haven't heard it yet, it is on YouTube. Someone captured that Jay Mohr Clint Eastwood story, and it's up there doing very well somewhere. Maybe I'll find the link and tweet it or something. But he does it on stage. It fucking kills, man.
Yeah, he's great with impressions because he's got such great material to back up the impression. We've always talked about there have been people that are able to do like spot on impressions, but they suck because they have no material.
Yeah.
Jay's got the whole fucking package. He's really funny.
How long is that? Do we have that clip, E-Rock?
Yeah, it's 3
The Dayton, Ohio clip?
Oh, it's only 3.5 minutes. Why don't we play it into break? Fuck it.
It was too bad knees and something.
I don't know. I don't remember the clip. It was something.
From 18 years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio.
You guys are forcing it.
What did he have, though? I don't know what he had. Can you see what he had?
Dayton, it was I know it was too bad knees, but then there was something else besides.
Can we
that.
make a deal today?
And
can we make a deal?
Yeah.
If you could like fit it in a smoother way, we'll play it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're really trying for something here, and I'm trying to save the bit. Well,
yeah.
We've played a lot. If you make it sound like very organic and nice,
yeah,
you're kind of just forcing it.
Hold on a second. Let me just.
What?
Oh,
what, Jimmy?
Huh?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
I don't know. Yeah, Jimmy's got to go to the bathroom.
He's
but,
got the weak bladder.
Well, it does happen a lot of times. Jimmy, Jimmy has the weak bladder. But so if it could be squeezed in organically.
Yeah,
I was a little ham-handed on trying to get it played or something. Why don't we just take a call, I guess?
All right, sure. We got someone calling from Dayton.
From Dayton? Really?
That's weird.
What a coincidence.
Someone from Dayton.
Hey, it's Chip. I'm from Dayton. I was going on some dates or something.
Wow.
I had a couple of. I fell down and hurt my knee.
Wow, what a coincidence. There was somebody else from Dayton, I think, that may have had a problem with their knees.
I don't know what happened to him. What did he have? What happened to his knees?
What about his knees?
I think what happened was he had bad knees in Dayton already.
Yeah.
Oh.
But then he had something else. What was that?
I was in Dayton. I was going on dates.
Oh my God, no.
Really?
Yeah. I went on some dates in Dayton. I kept saying to people, like, hey, you want to go Dayton? We live in Dayton. They was just cracking up.
I guess this isn't being deemed worthy of the segue.
Why doesn't?
I don't know. I'm just watching those fat hands do nothing.
Yeah. Why doesn't Chip poke Chubby over there? Let's get this over with.
From 18 years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio.
Oh, wait,
with two very bad.
What?
What was that? I was going on dates in Dayton. Don't play that clip. I don't like that. That's the Mike Smith clip.
Yeah. Fuck that clip. Fuck him and his dumb knees.
Who gives a fuck about your stupid knees?
Dang, you crybaby.
Right. Who cares about you? There's a guy that's from Egypt that's got to go back to Egypt for dentistry.
I left Egypt with bad teeth and a dream to be a cab driver.
Right.
I hate God that dream came true. Ah!
Yeah, let's put it in reality. We got a guy that might have prostate cancer out there that's driving a cab, and at any moment he's going to kill one of us because he's decided he wants to see what's next.
Yeah, stop your whining about your bad fucking knees in Dayton.
He goes, he can't take it anymore. Oh, know what he blames it on? I forgot this part of the story. Jews.
Of course.
He goes, he's cursed.
Like a real curse?
He goes, I'm cursed. He goes, my life has been miserable.
Yeah.
And he really wants to die. He basically said that a lot.
How is he cursed?
He said he's cursed because in his earlier years he was chasing women. And I go to the guy, we all did that.
The curse of the white man from town.
Yes. I'm going to die with it in your asshole. You'll never see us. You drive, your asshole sweats, your underarms smell. You never see us.
You never see us.
Yeah.
Dumb old broad crossing the street. It's her fault.
It really
He's
is.
just trying to get a blowjob.
Big fatso just wants his dick sucked. You know what, dude? You get your dick sucked, boom. Match the hats, dude. You're going to get worms. Get a blowjob. You hit the old lady, boom.
Bob's been lasted 20 years.
Bob's been actually running over old ladies, hoping they're gypsies. You know what, dude? This diet's tough. Come on, dude.
Meta. He's I got my meta food. What's meta food?
He never met a food he didn't like.
Take that, stupid.
Yeah, he met a bunch of food.
That's right, Chip. Speaking of food, I have mine in front of me, and Reverend Al got to eat.
Did Chip help get your clip played?
Well,
who gives a shit about him and his dumb knees? Right.
Oh, God. See, Chip derailed it by saying you want to hear
it. Was terrific.
Of course.
When we... What? Robin's calling back? Why?
I don't know.
Did she have her time?
No, she might have forgot something.
I hope she was like off the air just talking over us like she does on.
Robin?
Hey, I have never talked to you guys. I've called in quite a few times.
Right.
When you're talking about Tony Davis. But the house, the criminal justice system.
Troy Davis?
The system is Troy. What did I say? Tony?
Yeah.
Troy.
Stupid. Troy. But anyway, it's the criminal justice system.
Tony, Boboni through your nose, Bobana, Fana.
I love you guys.
What am I doing?
Awesome.
What's up with Troy? What happened to Troy Davis?
You hated that?
I did.
Troy Davis, when they executed him.
What about
him?
And you were talking about, blah, blah. It's the criminal justice system. It's not for the victim. It's for the fucking criminals. We protect the criminals more than we protect the victim.
Oh, holla, man.
Yeah. Well, you can't protect the victim once you're in court, madam.
But
They've been
dead.
Victimized.
But
Exactly.
he's dead, too.
Yell that from the
I'm glad he
mountaintops.
did.
Yell that from the mountaintops.
And another thing,
another
you
thing.
fly fish. I fly fish. You want to do some good fly fishing? Go
Do one or the other.
Pulaski, New York.
Pulaski, New York. That sounds like an awful place.
It's fantastic. Oh, man, you're going to bust my...
Quiet, annoying lady from phone. The curse of the annoying lady from phone. Curse of the white man from town.
The white man from town.
Well, yeah, my family tells me I'm annoying, too, but I really don't care.
Why don't you eat a pie that someone gives you?
Yeah. You want a pie?
You know what, dude? I've been trying to find that pie, so I'm just eating every other one I get my hands on.
Listen, you guys are great.
Of course we are.
Yes, we are, madam. Thank you. Just sing our praises.
Hey, let's do the Clint Eastwood Jay Mohr story going in a break.
Here he is.
There it is.
That sounds good.
Yeah, because he's doing it on stage. It's killing. He referenced it yesterday, said it's online because of our show. I was going to tweet the link, but why not play it on the fucking radio show?
Why not?
It's a quick story. I love this thing, so check this out. Jim Jeffries and John Ratzenberger.
Oh.
Who's he? He's
Cliff Clavin.
He's the Cliff guy, right?
Cliff Clavin from Cheers.
From Cheers.
Yeah, back in the day.
Eat a Ratzenberger like it's a
He'll be on the show
burger or something.
today. But first, Jay Mohr's what a great story about Clint Eastwood.
Yes. But that scene where you said Clint yelled at that lady, I couldn't wait for that scene. What exactly did he say to her?
Sweetheart, where is she? Keep going, keep rolling. I cannot possibly explain how little this fucking movie is about you. Christ, I could have hired your arm if the union would have let me. Let's do it again and I'll make a big fucking deal out of it. Got a lot of talent out here.
Wow.
And he just jogged back, and I was like, oh my God.
And she was embarrassed?
And he went, P-U-S-S-Y.
Really?
Did I ever tell you that?
No, not the spelling.
He asked me if I wanted a, Jay, would you like to join me for a Czechoslovakian beer? And I said no. And he goes, well, then I guess you're done for the day. But he said it like, you fucking faggot. You sicken me. And I was like, going back to my hotel in the van, like, did I just get fucking fired? And I was thinking, talking about an addict brain, I'm like, will I work more if I just have this beer? Like, I'll just fucking pound beers with Clint. We're done for the day. It's 3 p.m. And I'll just go to a fucking midnight meeting. Right. After a nap.
And said, look, I had to. Clint said,
like, maybe I would have been in fucking J. Edgar Hoover right now.
Yeah.
You know? And I go, no. And he goes, well, then I guess you're done for the day. But he said it like Dirty Harry, so it's so freaky. And we come back the next night or 2 nights later, and we're the same night as that gal. I would have hired your fucking arm if they would have let me. And he says, how long has it been since you had alcohol in your body? And I go, I don't know, a 98, I guess. And he goes, that's good. Is your mic on? And I go, yeah. And he goes, cover it up. So I cover my mic with my hand in my shirt, but like Matt Damon and Richard Kind, like everyone, and the boom guy, like they're still all mics. And he goes, my problem was never booze or drugs. My problem was always P-U-S-S-Y. And I thought, did he just fucking spell it so no one could hear it? Like a crazy person? And he goes, let's do it again. And I'm like, now I got to go act knowing Dirty Harry's a pussy addict.
Yeah.
And all like
that's all you can think.
I don't even know my lines, and he's like, all I can think of is like P-U-S-S, box, big hairy 70s box. And I had no lines because it was that scene.
That is fantastic.
That's
he
awesome.
spelt it.
Could you have just hung with him and not had the beer? Like I would have said no, but I'll have a soda and hung with him.
He doesn't want to hang with a guy.
Would you like to stay and join me for a Czechoslovakian beer?
And it wasn't going to be
specific fucking bizarre request. Jimmy, would you like to sit with me and make tiny orange socks? Knitting.
Wow.
If I had a beer, you have to look at, like, if you had a beer, you would have had the beer, but then you would have woke up somewhere and went like, what? You would have had weird memories of him going like, what the fuck are you doing? It would have just, you would have just been doing Dirty Harry lines at him until he left.
I think I would have just kept doing fucking Escape from Alcatraz when he drops the N-bomb.
Oh, is that the, I just don't like niggers.
Jimmy, Jesus.
He said that. That's what he said.
But we're corporate men now.
That's, hey, look, one of the greatest lines.
I noticed.
I just hate niggers, he said.
What's the matter? You keep to yourself, or you just don't like niggas?
He goes, English, he goes, there's 2 reasons you didn't sit on my step. You scared boy, or you just hate niggers. That's what he said to Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, believe me, I know.
He just doesn't want to say it.
Oh, please. It's a great fucking, it's an amazing moment between him and Paul Benjamin.
Right on.
I was there. I actually went to Alcatraz, and I fucking sat.
I was on, you like Keitel in Bad Lieutenant. I was on the set. I saw him before that take. He told me he's saying nigger. Come on, Cal Daniels.
I went there, and I sat on that step. Because it was actually shot in there. And I love that scene so fucking much. He walks up a few steps, and then he comes back down.
That yard at Alcatraz is just amazing.
Big jam tits. Jelly. Big jelly tits. 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 Big jam tits. Big jam tits. Big jelly tits. Tits. Big jam tits. Big jelly tits. Tits. What now?